You're looking at the DCU Center in Worcester, Massachusetts, the goal of every high school basketball player at the start of the MIAA Boys and Girls State Tournaments. Hello everyone, I'm Mark Farinella of the Sun Chronicle, and I welcome you to the return of the Hoop Report. I was fortunate enough to follow the Mansfield High boys basketball team to a state championship game last season. Another basketball season has come and gone since then, and again, the Hornets are challenging for another trip to the DCU. But it will be a much more difficult task this year. The Hornets have played all year without junior Brendan Hill, who suffered a knee injury in his final football game and required reconstructive surgery after the season was over. While they still have several players back from last year's team, including their talented point guard and team leader, Rocky DeAndrade, they've all had to take their games up a notch to compensate for the losses of Hill and senior Mike Hirschman, who had hernia surgery after the football season. Still, the Hornets enter this year's tournament with a 20-2 record and the third seed in Division I South, and they seem poised to follow up on the promise that DeAndrade made after last year's loss to Putnam Voc of Springfield.
The hard work we put in the offseason, harder than the last one. I wouldn't be surprised if we made another run next year.
The tournament begins Monday night with two games, one apiece, in the Boys and Girls Division I South playoffs. In an ironic twist, the only two teams to beat Mansfield this year, the 14th-seeded Attleboro Blue Bombardiers and the number 19 Weymouth Wildcats, will play a preliminary round game at Attleboro, with the winner facing the Hornets again on Wednesday. You can bet that Attleboro's Tim Walsh and E.J. Santarpio would like a chance to win the rubber match with Mansfield and keep their season alive. Meanwhile, over on Holcott Drive, the 16-4 Bishop Feion girls, 4th seeded in Division I South, will take on number 13 Wellesley. This will be the third tournament for junior guard Maddie Jolin, and the first for the Shamrocks' surprise leading scorer, freshman Katie Nelson, who is yet to start a game this season. Attleboro will also be represented in the Division I South girls playoffs. The Bombardiers put together a 16-win season, earned the number 5 seed in the tournament, and will face number 12 Plymouth South Tuesday night at the AHS Gym. This team has great senior leadership in forwards Beth Clifton and Brie LaPlume, a talented point guard in junior Carrie Beeland, and a total commitment to team basketball. It's the third season for the Bombardiers under head coach Missy Traversi, the former Bishop Feion and University of Maine standout, and they have embraced her teaching. Here, LaPlume is relentless on the boards and works to rebound a missed three-pointer by freshman Sarah Dio. The hard work successfully gets the promising freshman a chance to convert on an easy lay-in. If the Bombardiers play up to their potential, they could meet crosstown rival Bishop Feion in the quarterfinal round, but they'd have to take this tournament one game at a time. There are 3 local games Tuesday in the girls' Division I South tournament. Number 10 North Quincy at number 7 Mansfield, number 9 Marshfield at number 8 King Philip, and 12th seed Plymouth South at number 5 Attleboro. Mansfield takes its cue from the leadership of senior forward Janet Marr and a balanced supporting cast. So it is as well for the Cinderella team of the tournament, King Philip. First-year coach Martin Crowley gets 10 points a game from Ellen Wagner and anywhere from 4 to 6 points a game from nearly 7 other players. Also Tuesday, 2 local girls teams will square off for the right to advance in Division II South. 13th seed Foxborough visits 4th seed North Attleboro, while at the same time the lone local entrant in the boys' Division III South field, the 13th seeded Norton Lancers, venture to number 4 Westport. North is led by juniors Melissa Beaupre and Danielle Perrin and senior Jill Costello, while Foxborough's on-court leader is high-scoring junior guard Catherine Tamilionis. It's a revival of a long-standing tournament rivalry that dates back to the 1980s. Norton's leading scorer is senior forward James Loring, who helped the Lancers knock off undefeated Ashland to earn their 10th win and the tournament berth. Wednesday will be the night when Mansfield's boys get the rematch with one of their tormentors, a 6:30 p.m. start at the James Albertini Memorial Gym. Meanwhile in Attleboro, it'll be a match of 2 local teams in the Division II South playoffs, as 16th seed Foxborough takes on the top seed in the section with a road trip to Bishop Feion. The 19-1 Shamrocks have enjoyed a breakout season from front courter Frank Oftring and are being touted as a challenger for a sectional title and possibly beyond. Foxborough, which earned its tourney berth on the last day of the season, gets good work in the paint from forward Cam Seeley. Last but not least, the Tri-County girls team will make its debut in the new Division IV Central tournament against the Maine South Community School of Worcester. The 5th-seeded Cougars have been in the tournament for both years of Ryan Hippert's coaching tenure and are hopeful of advancing to the next round behind the efforts of senior Kate Cornell, senior Megan Mulcahy, and a promising supporting cast of youngsters. The time for this game is 7 p.m., while all games in the South section start at 6:30. Our local athletes will begin their quests for championships on Monday. I know I'll be in the gyms watching them, and I hope you will be too. And then I'll see you in our next Hoop Report. So long.